I had this mentor one time. He was a psychologist, super smart. We taught in multiple conferences together. We used to map out different ways to teach gifted kids, all these kind of things. And I remember sitting to him in some of my darkest moments when I got divorced, when I was homeless, all these kind of things. And I remember him telling me this one thing. It was like a guiding principle he lived by. He said, "You never watch a man's mouth, you watch his feet." Because his mouth tells you what he wants to do, his feet show you who he's going to be. And I've lived by that ever since then. I'm very quick to move, very slow to talk about it. The reason why is because I feel like if I talk about it without action, am I actually being something that is in alignment with the thing I want? Because I know a lot of talkers. I know a lot of people that run their trap. I know a lot of people that they use words to manipulate people to get them believe that they're something that they're not. And I didn't want to be that. I wanted to be a man of integrity, a man of action. So whenever I said something out of my mouth, my feet were already matching it with action. Because I believe authenticity isn't what you say, it's what you embody. And I really want to talk about like the live language and how that affects people's perception of you. See, my brother, you can talk all day about how committed you are. You can talk all day about how much you love your wife. You can talk all day about how you're going to build this business. You can talk all day about how much weight you're going to lose. You can talk all day about this, that, or the other thing. But no one cares. And none of it means anything if your actions don't back it up. Because nobody's listening to your words. They're watching your feet. Your wife is watching, your kids are watching, your brothers are watching, everybody's watching. And most of all, you're watching. And every time you say one thing, but never show up for it or do the opposite, you chip away at your own self trust, your own self respect, your own self appreciation. And you reinforce the lie that you're not the man you say you are. And it's time to close that gap between what you say you are and how you actually live. Because I think that's the most important concept there is for men is how do you close the gap between your what you want in words versus who you're being in action? Because words are cheap. Anyone can say they are committed. They can say it. But can you be committed? Right? Common men, like common masculine things that we do a lot of times is we do performative leadership. Like we say we're going to do a lot of shit, but we do very little. It's like we overpromise and we way underdeliver instead of underpromise and overdeliver. We emotionally bypass a lot. We'll say I'm working on it, or I've been struggling. I've been too busy to take care of this. Da 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 da. You come up with all the excuses in the world why you can't do it. You're just overpromising and underliving. And you wonder why she doesn't respect you. You wonder why the things that you want don't come into your fruition, like into your field, and don't come into fruition because your power is demonstrated through execution, not through running your trap, not through saying a bunch of shit out of your mouth, not through saying what you're going to do. It's what are you doing? Because trust for yourself, being trusted by others is built through consistency. And if you consistently break your integrity with you, that means you're consistently breaking your integrity with them. If you're consistently saying what you will do and not showing up for it, you're breaking your trust with you. Right? Because love is earned through you being consistent at loving yourself. Let me say that again. Love is earned through you being consistent with loving yourself. And when I say loving yourself, that means stop lying to yourself to hope the world likes you. Stop lying about what you want and not showing up for it. Stop lying about what you're going to do and not showing up for it. Stop lying. That's not self-love. That's not self-appreciation. That's like grandiosity. Knowing you're never going to fucking show up for the shit that comes out of your mouth, but you say it over and over again like somebody should show up for you. Show the fuck up for yourself for once. Stop waiting for the world to jump to your validation or to your approval. Why don't you show up and be the man that says, I got me. This is what I want to do. I go execute. This is what I want to do. I go execute. Tell people what you do after you've done it. Stop telling people what you do before you do it. That does nothing for anyone. It does nothing for not a soul because nobody gives a fuck. People like end results. People like proof. Especially for men. Men have to give proof of who they are for people to trust it. And if you're always talking about what you want, but never showing up for what you want, so you never have the proof that you are who you say you are, you're not being trusted, right? So, I mean, ask yourself, where are you talking more than you're walking? I want you to really think about that. Where do you talk more than you walk? And I would say there's a lot of us that do that in a lot of areas of our life. I know I've done it before, and I do it in places still. I know I said I want to write a book, and I haven't written it yet. So I need to stop talking about what I want to do and start doing it. The second thing is like your leadership starts at home. Like a lot of us think that leadership starts in the world, and the world is the evidence of our leadership, and therefore when we get home, we should automatically lead. No, leadership starts with you first, and then at home, and then in the world. But you have to lead you before she is going to even give you the opportunity to lead her. You say you're committed, but do you lean in when she's upset, or do you disappear? Do you have hard conversations when you see things that are out of alignment, or do you just let them slide? Do you people please, overgive, and have low standards for what you receive back in return? You say you're raising a family and like you're leading a family and you have an amazing relationship, but from the observation and from the way you're acting, it looks like you're the only one contributing. You're the only one that's willing to show up for this, that, or the other thing. You're the only one that's performing, hoping that it will create love. It's important that you lead you first so that then you can lead her. And this comes back to consistency. Like she needs you to be consistent in how you show up for you. I wrote this quote several years ago. It's like, until you go all in on you, why should she go all in with you? And a lot of men have this expectation, like some gendered rolled expectation that because I'm man, then you should be submissive and you should follow my lead. The problem is you're not even leading yourself anywhere positive. Like you're constantly like in a shit show. You're constantly not showing up for what you want. You're constantly not getting what you desire out of life. But then you expect her to jump on board and follow you down the shit show path. That's just not the way it goes. Women are smart. Women are intuitive. Women pay attention. Every time you say no to yourself, every time you say, I'm going to go lose weight and then you gain 20, every time you say, I'm going to go start this business and you fucking fumble around for 6 months, never doing shit. Every time you say, I'm going to go do this for you and you never show up for it. Every time you say that to the kids, you never show up for it. You break trust. You break her ability to trust that you can lead her. And you really break your ability to trust that you can do it. Like consistency in you taking care of you proves that you can take care of somebody else. If you constantly bullshit yourself, don't believe in any way, shape, or form that you can lead anybody else. Just don't believe it. It's a fucking lie. It's a fucking fallacy. If you can't commit to you, stop fucking expecting other people to commit to you. Don't expect your kids to look up to you. Don't expect your wife to lean into you. Don't expect your employees to look out for you. No, because you got to show up for you. Because if you don't, it don't mean shit. Like, you're just a people pleaser. You're an overgiver. You put yourself on a back burner. I call them fucking speed bumps. You're just trying to get everybody to like you by doing a bunch of shit for them while you fucking hate yourself so much that you can't do shit for yourself. You gotta fucking love yourself. If you don't love yourself, none of this shit matters. Your relationship with her doesn't matter. Your relationship with your kids don't matter. Your business don't matter. All the money you make don't give a fuck. If you don't like you, all that shit's out the window. There was a famous quote I read several years, 10 or 12 years ago by Wayne Dyer, and he said, you can never be alone if you're happy with the person you're alone with. And most men are trying to not be alone so they feel happy. Most men hate themselves when they're alone. Most men despise who they are when they're alone. Most men can't count on themselves when they're alone. Most men feel like they need somebody else to feel good. They need something else to feel okay. They need somebody to pour into them so then they're okay. It's the fucking loser's way. It's the way you not get what you want out of life. It's the way you constantly feel left out. It's the way you constantly will be played down in relationships, because all you're going to do is overgive, and when you're always available to somebody, you never have value to them, because just call him, he'll do it, because he'll say yes to anything. So when are you going to stop? When are you going to stop running your fucking trap, and when are you going to start moving your fucking feet? Because at this point, it's fucking preposterous. With all the information that you can receive on the internet, with all the information there is all around the world for you to look at, and all the evidence that you've seen in your life where you realize your wife doesn't fucking respect you. You realize your wife doesn't trust you. You realize your wife won't even let you lead shit at the house. You realize your kids are cold and distant from you, and you're sitting there by yourself like, why the fuck is this happening? The question is, why the fuck aren't you showing up for you? Brothers, this is the work I do with men all around the world. I fucking get men to stand in power with themselves, so no matter what comes up in their life, they're in their fucking power. They can stand in power in a relationship. They can stand in their power as a parent to kids. They can stand in their power in their business with clients and with employees or whatever else you got going on. They can stand in their power everywhere it goes because they like themselves again. And if you're tired of fucking dismissing you, you're tired of putting yourself on the fucking back burner, you're tired of not showing up for the shit that comes out of your mouth, and you're ready to stand in truth, stand in power, stand in leadership of self, stand in commitment to you, I want to work with you. Right now, I just started a mastermind for men called the Conscious Man School. It's by far one of my favorite things I've ever created, is bringing powerhouse men together that are tired of living bullshit lives. They're tired of not feeling powerful everywhere they go. They're tired of being powerful and making money, but fucking feeling weak everywhere else in their existence. And they're ready to be the man that has it all. They're ready to go all in across all four dimensions: physical health, mental, spiritual health, relational health, and financial health. If you are one of those guys and you're ready to go all in on that, I want you to comment Conscious Man School, or click the link in my bio, I think is what it is, and it'll say Conscious Man School. And you click on that, and let's fucking get you in. This is an ongoing, get down to the brass tacks of what it takes to grow, to become, and to lead. If you're ready for that, I'm ready for you. My brothers, have a good day.